So I'm gonna just jump right on into it. You already know who it is. Um, so at this very moment, on the entire trip on the way from my apartment in the Bronx back to Brooklyn, they've been trying to inflict as much damage, tissue damage on my brain, primarily more like midbrain areas, memory cortex. The light energy has been so powerful that there are moments where they send like this very strong pulse. And then it's almost as if like someone threw a brick at my brain. Like the brick just literally passed through the skin, through the like it literally just completely bypassed like the skin and bone, and it was like the brick just made full contact against the brain. Like this is what they do to me. They like I get hit so hard sometimes where I could be standing still and my whole entire body would shift to the side. I'm sitting right now, and from here there is a there is a like a it's like a near infrared sensor. It's like a laser beam. You can't see it with the naked eye, but with the right with the right technology, you can probably see a right where my middle finger is at, in between my middle finger and my index finger. There's like a it's like a like because I could feel the heat of the sensor. It is going right into my memory cortex. And there's so much power behind the frequency that it's heating up the tissue of my brain to the point where it's like releasing gas inside the skull. And it's like creating this pressure. And obviously, this is all being broadcasted on the private cloud server, um, where many people probably, paid cryptocurrency or something to be able to have access and to watch people get tortured and electronically stimulated into feeling like they're being raped or stabbed or shot or being hit in the head with something, because it's all about these sensors that are all around us. Even we don't pay too much attention to them because we can't see the light with our naked eye, but there are probably millions of sensors connected to every single person, all modulating different facets of your life, whether what you think, the pain you feel. It could, these things could, there's so much, it's like, there's so much coming out from the skull. And it's like gas escaping the skull through whatever holes or areas it can get out from. And it's not the headband. People would say, well, maybe that headband's too tight. No, no, no. The only reason you probably don't believe me now is because I just don't have the technology to display what I can feel. But if I was to come next to you and I were to grab one of these frequencies, just like I did just now, and then I would hold it over your hand, and I'll ask you, can you feel that? I will move it over your hand, and one of the things you're going to notice is a numbing, almost kind of like vibrating feeling trying to like literally passing through your hand. Like as I'm holding it, I'm literally holding a frequency that's connected to my memory cortex, or holding, yeah, it's the energy or the beam itself. I'm holding it. I can move it around. I can actually take that one and I can merge it. While I'm holding it, I can connect it to other beams that they have connected to. Like, let's say right now they're attacking my left kidney. I can take that same one while holding it. If I don't let it go, I can hold it and I can move it down, and it'll actually attach, or like almost kind of like engulf the very same frequency that is also attacking my kidney. And then next thing you know, the intensity will increase in my palm as I continue to hold it. And now it's like I'm holding several different frequencies. The phone itself, your cell phones are like the most main, like most of the time, it's the main culprit. Because your cell phone has so many sensors built into it. And once they hack your phone, they gain access to all the sensors in your phone. But not only that, there's a way that they can perform like wireless energy transfer. So basically taking the radiation from the phone and concentrating it into a beam of light or even ultrasound and direct it at different parts of your body, whether to stimulate different nerves or to literally just heat up tissue in your body. I made a YouTube post of what an AI chatbot gave me when I asked it, how is it, what are some ways that a cellular device can wirelessly transfer power to a human body, and it actually gave some really good examples. Including how, like, which this is not new news to me. There's a study about a tech CEO who wanted to actually consider harvesting energy from humans. Now, if you know about Loosh, and you've either read about it or watched the videos by oh man, I can't even remember his Bob something. Can't remember his last name, but it's Bob something. And he actually talks about how the Earth is actually a Loosh energy farm. And Loosh is what you would describe the energy that your body emits when you're in a state of fear, or when you're depressed, or when you're angry, when you're sad. The like whenever in the animal kingdom, whenever like a animal is being chased by its prey, or predator rather, is giving off this Loosh energy. It's giving off that energy. And Bob, it's like it's trying to come to me. It starts with M. Bob M. something. Bob Matt. I forgot. But anyway, yeah. So it describes that there's these beings that are not human at all. There's these beings that are like interdimensional. They, and they basically what they do is they feed off of low vibrational energy. Like they literally feed off low vibrational energy. And what they tend to do is they have this, I guess, agreement with some of the elites to, I guess, make sure they have all the power that they want, and to be able to obtain whatever desires that they want, as long as they continue to force humanity to continue producing loose energy so that they can continue to survive. Now this is I mean, I'm not saying I completely believe and all that, but I'm not going to say that I don't, because I only live in one dimension. So how can I deny the possibility of something happening in another dimension, or like that there are beings that actually live off of the the stress energy, that type of radiance energy from living beings, so yeah. uh you know uh I have accepted my role. I realize I am carrying my cross. I am carrying my cross, and I know that I am on display to be crucified. Now, I don't know if they're going to actually physically cause harm to me at some point, where they're probably going to send some people who probably got paid to take my life, or to cause harm to the people that I love. But, we know what we as targeted individuals, and those who actually just know about secret societies in general, they know they're willing to do whatever is necessary to maintain their power. They will kill an entire building of people if it meant to actually maintain a specific story, or to maintain a specific agenda, or yeah. So I have accepted that, but at the same time, I am still learning how to wear my full armor of God. So I will not fear death, because God tells us not to fear death. Fear not he who can kill the body, but only fear he who can kill the body and soul in hell. Amen. Even as they continue to beam me, that moment just now, that relief I felt. And even right now, at this very moment, it's like I'm feeling some of this energy just shut up. Leave my body. It's just so much. I've accepted the fact that there's people who watch my videos that, know me before my targeting, and sometimes it may seem a little confusing. I understand. Don't worry. Usually whenever someone who is doing everything in their power to fight against, immorality, everything that they were mentioning or talking about usually gets amplified by the release of their energy. Once they leave their body, everything that they were fighting for, the thought, the intention behind everything that they were doing while they were alive, it becomes amplified, because now it creates a ripple. It creates a ripple. The stuff you see on the news is smoke and mirrors. It's the stuff that you don't hear on the news, or the stuff that they prevent some reporters from actually putting on the news. That's the real. Sorry. There's so much. If I move my hand around my head, I kind of absorb a number of different frequencies that are feeling like they're being like magnetized to my brain. So it's like the more I wave my hand over my brain, it's like my hand, because I never let go of the original frequency I grabbed. So now I'm just continuously picking up on several other frequencies. It's almost as if like my brain is like the sun, and it's just absorbing every single frequency that is traveling around right now. And as I move my hand around, I'm trying to like absorb as many frequencies as I can. And then there's that one frequency. There's one sensor that's so powerful, but it doesn't move. It goes. There's a little indent, like a small little, about maybe 1 to 2 millimeters, like this small. That's the exact point where that one main frequency goes in. It passes through. All of a sudden, my computer just turned on, and you see I've been sitting here for 16 minutes talking to you. I didn't even know the computer was on, so you already know what's happening right now. Anyway, I'm about to try to eat something. I came here to try to fix my mother's printer again. I just reinstalled it before, and I had it to print the last time I left. All of a sudden, she calls me back the same day. She's like, the printer's not working again. I'm like, it just printed when I left. So now I'm about to go into the computer and see what happened this time. And with the type of cybersecurity stuff that they can do, it would take forever for me to try to learn how to defend our internet connection, whatever. And my mother, she doesn't really know much about technology. Like me, I would tell her, when you're not using it, just unplug everything, But I mean, she has her landline tied into the modem, so she can't really unplug that. But me, I'm like, unplug the Wi-Fi router. You don't need that on. But it's hard for her to bend down to try to, because she's being attacked on her whole body, but she's been targeted for years. They got frequencies on my girlfriend's son. And I believe at times that they're probably manipulating the emotions of the people in her mom's household. But it's not like they're just, I'm not going to make it about me or the people I know. This is happening across the world, though. There are TIs in almost every country, or at least every country that has electricity, most likely, And I'm just like, everyone's mad at me for actually acknowledging a Nuremberg Code violation. These are crimes against humanity. But they're fine with it because they're benefiting from it. They're getting paid to do the things that they do. It doesn't matter if you didn't do anything to somebody, or if you, it doesn't matter, then some of the women that I find out that get targeted, it's something as small as a guy that probably lives in her neighborhood, likes her, and he tried to talk to her, and then she said no, and he didn't like that. She doesn't know that he's connected to this, cloud server, this, secret society, this technocratic society. So she doesn't know that he's about to probably purchase access to her body area network, her body, her nervous system. And then he's probably going to then be able to start doing things to her, or pay somebody to do things to her. And then he'll be able to have that front row view of watching everything about her life. Probably was already watching everything about her life. But because she denied him, now she's going to get, attacked in various ways. Probably even given cancer, even though she doesn't deserve it. Same thing could be about somebody jealous of somebody because, I don't know, somebody jealous of somebody because they don't talk to people in the neighborhood. They just keep to themselves. And, people don't like other people who keep to themselves for whatever reason, because I guess the unknown is too scary. I don't know, but anyway, let me eat. I said let me eat. I'm gonna go eat. They're still going at it, but it's all right though. One day, everyone is going to have their eyes opened up, no matter how much they want to deny it. And in that day, guilt or peace shall either come over your souls. And guilt is the one thing that can literally crush a person to the point where they would actually want to commit suicide. That guilt. Especially when you know that you were actually causing harm to someone who is actually innocent. I can understand if I did something to somebody. I can understand if I did something to somebody. But I didn't do anything to anybody. The 4 people that hacked me while I was living at 1490 Boone Avenue, apartment 2N, while I was there, whatever their discrepancies were, nobody ever came and knocked on my door and told me that now they're trying to do a lot more. Nobody ever came and told me, oh, now they're really trying to get a lot on. No one ever came and told me they had a problem with me. And anybody who knows me knows I'm usually the first person to try to work something out or be apologetic. But that wasn't the case. Instead, they wanted to use the technology to try to intimidate me, scare me, and bully me. They said that they would shoot me in my sleep. I took that as a threat. Like anybody else would. So, you can go back in my catalog and, watch I think it's like maybe the 6th video that I've uploaded since I created this channel. I have it also on my BitChute as well. And I have it on Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, no matter what happens to me, the energy of all of my intentions of everything I'm trying to do is going to amplify everything that I've already set out to accomplish while I'm still on this planet. So even after I die, I'm still going to be successful, because I am driven by God's energy at this point. My body may give, or someone, if God allows, may take my life, but the energy that I'm driving for the intention of what I'm trying to accomplish is to liberate millions, if not billions, of people from the clutches of something so dark and sinister that it'll corrupt the soul of the most common person to even jump into the darkness themselves, committing basically spiritual suicide. And they have no idea how deep this is going. It's a downward spiral, and they have no idea how deep this is going to go. They really think the elites care about them because they're getting something out of it. Oh, there are secrets within secrets when you're dealing with these type of people. And just because you think you're a part of it doesn't mean that you're a part of it. Take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace.